Walk down almost any city street in the world, and you'll see it. The same green logo, again, and again, and again. How did Starbucks quietly take over entire cities, without most people even noticing? It all started in 1971. One small store, in Seattle. No fancy drinks. No frappuccinos. Just coffee beans. The founders didn't even want to serve drinks at first. Then came a man named Howard Schultz. He visited Italy. And everything changed. He saw something powerful. Coffee shops were not just shops. They were places to meet, to talk, to live. He came back with a vision. Not just selling coffee, but selling a third place, not home. Not work. But something in between. At first, the founders didn't believe in his idea. So Schultz left. He started his own coffee company. And struggled. No money. No guarantees. Just belief. When Schultz finally bought Starbucks in 1987, the real problem began. Scaling. Growing one store is easy. Growing hundreds? Almost impossible. Every city was different. Every street was different. But Starbucks had one big challenge. How do you become everywhere, without feeling the same? Because people don't want clones. They want something local. At the same time, competitors were everywhere. Small cafes. Local coffee shops. Big chains like Dunkin'. If Starbucks expanded too fast, it could fail. If it moved too slow, someone else would win. They needed a smarter strategy. Not louder. Not obvious. But quiet. And precise. This is where Starbucks changed the game. They didn't just open stores. They studied cities. Every street. Every corner. Every flow of people. They asked questions like, where do people walk in the morning? Where do they stop? Where do they wait? Then, they did something unexpected. They opened multiple stores. Very close to each other. At first, it looked like a mistake. Why compete with yourself? But this was the secret. If you see one Starbucks, it's just a cafe. If you see 3 in the same area, it feels like the city belongs to them. They dominated visibility. No matter where you walked, there was always one nearby. It created a feeling. Starbucks is everywhere, so it must be the best. This is called market saturation. And it works. They also adapted each store. Different designs. Different layouts. So even though they were everywhere, they didn't feel identical. It felt local. But it was global. And then, it exploded. Starbucks spread across the world. New York. London. Tokyo. Paris. Thousands of stores. They didn't just sell coffee. They sold a lifestyle. People didn't just buy drinks. They bought identity. Walking with a Starbucks cup meant something. Students. Workers. Creators. Everyone became part of the brand. And here's the most powerful part. Starbucks became the default choice. When people didn't know where to go, they went there. Because it felt safe. Familiar. Reliable. Today, Starbucks has tens of thousands of stores worldwide. And in many cities, you're never more than a few minutes away from one. Not by accident. But by design. Starbucks didn't win by being the cheapest. Or even the best coffee. They won by being everywhere, at the right time, in the right place. The lesson? Success is not always about being better. Sometimes, it's about being impossible to ignore.